that point?
Well, this morning, just after 10 o'clock, we received a call of a possible avalanche with people trapped. We had Unified Police Department respond with Sandy Fire Department, Draper Fire Department, and when they arrived here, we discovered that there had been an avalanche, and we had 3 people involved. We know now that one person has been rescued from that area. We have Wasatch Rescue here, as well as our Salt Lake County search and rescue teams, and we still have 2 people who are trapped in the avalanche on the mountain. We have not gone up yet because it's unsafe for our folks to go up there, so they're going to be doing some mitigation to make it safe for our folks to go up and try to rescue these folks. So.
Do we know how long they've been buried? Are they buried, partially buried? What do we know about their condition?
That portion I can't tell you right now. We are talking to the person that was rescued earlier today. He has been transported to the hospital, and we are in conversation with him to try to get more details, and as soon as we have more details, we'll let you know. We do know that there's some families that are concerned as well. We have had a girlfriend of one of them show up, and what we want to put out there is please contact our office if you're going to come up. We don't want our operations interrupted. You know, this is critical that we can get up there and do our very best in trying to rescue these folks or recover them.
Can you tell us much about the rescue of the one individual, how that went, where he was at, some of the conditions that you saw up there when he was rescued?
Well, the conditions are really bad up there. He was able to dig himself out, and he was in pretty fair condition, other than mentally. You know, going through something like this is extremely scary, but he was able to give us some information, and we have detectives on the way to the hospital to talk to him some more and get more information from him.
Is he the one that made the call to 911?
I believe he was the one that made the call, but I'm not positive on that.
Can you walk me through, how did they get up into this area?
They drove their car, and then they hiked up, and then started to ski. So
from the Little Cottonwood Canyon area, or from this area?
From this area,
so
yeah.
They left from this area, went up
yes.
at some point this morning?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and one thing we want to stress to folks out there that want to continue to ski this time of year, just understand with the change in temperatures and the crazy wind we've had and rain and snow, everything is unpredictable. So be prepared. Make sure you have your beacons on. I'm going to turn the time over to our avalanche specialist, Gordon, and he's going to talk to you more about prevention and the safety, how to stay safe in an avalanche, and then the conditions here. He can give you more information than I can.
Before we go, I know it's an unpleasant question to ask, but is this still a rescue, or has this turned to a recovery?
We have not had our folks reach the 2 individuals, so we can't say at this time. Until it is safe enough for them to go into that area. It is quite a ways back, and Gordon can tell you more. It's going to take some time, and we're watching the weather. Every half hour they're watching the weather, so it could change. We're hoping we can get up there today, but we have to make sure our folks are safe too, and it could go into tomorrow.
Can you say whether the other 2 are men or women? Or?
It's my understanding that they're all males.
Do you have an age range or ages?
I don't.
Local?
I don't know that right now.
Were they wearing avalanche gear?
Yes, they did have avalanche gear with them, so we do know that part. So.
Are they experienced backcountry skiers? What do you know?
I don't know yet. I know we're reaching out to some of the family. We'll be able to find out more information on their experience, those kind of things. When we get more information, we'll pass it on to you.
Before we switch over, can you walk me through the resources? I know we've got the helicopter here, obviously watching the weather, but what else is involved in trying to rescue these 2 individuals?
Well, a lot of it is now put on our search and rescue, the Wasatch Rescue, folks to use their expertise to say when it's safe. And then the helicopters here to assist. Life Flight usually comes out and helps us. DPS will come out and help as well. But they're all just on standby until we can wait for that weather to make that change, and then they can evaluate and make sure that, you know, the conditions up there are safe. It's quite a ways from here, so we're stationed here, but the actual avalanche is several miles away from here.
Do you know the exact area? Was it Big Willow or Lone Peak?
I think it's Lone Peak. It's in our press release, so that piece should be in the press release. So, but I can turn the time over to Gordon, and he can answer, you know, any of your questions regarding avalanches and you know what some of the next steps will be to make sure it's safe for our folks.
One other question: are they family members, friends, coworkers? Any relationship?
I believe they're all friends, and like I said, Unified Police Department, our investigators are currently talking with family members and talking with the individual that was able to be rescued earlier to get more information.
There's also reports of a dog. It's considerably less
I
important.
don't have any information on a dog right now.
All right, yeah, we can make that switch unless anybody else has questions. Okay, Gordon.
Okay.
Thank you.
So there you listen to Sheriff Rosie Rivera updating the situation here near Lone Peak, where we understand 2 people are still trapped.
And Sheriff, did the rescue ever have visual contact with the other two? Was there ever a visual, like, I see them? All right.
I don't know. I don't have that, and
Yeah.
people watching
Want to do them clipped or just in?
You know what? We could put a few in and then a few clipped on. Perfect.
Well, it's not safe for and we'll talk more about it, but as that weather changes, it gets even more unsafe for our people. Unsafe for a helicopter if the winds change.
Have a situation like this in Utah. Ice, snow, just
Pretty solid?
We got a minute. 1 second.
Yeah.
There we go.
helicopter firing up its rotor.
Yep. We'll all watch the shiny object. Oh, you are awesome.
I'm just gonna swat real quick.
So we got a CrossFit thing going on here?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Excellent. All right. Right on.
Had to get my workout in real quick.
Good, good. Okay. I've got some spare tires I'm going to bring up, and
That's why the cones are set.
yeah.
We're gonna do a competition.
This
Channel 2.
it's one of these kinds of things. Yeah.
Everyone else. Gordon,
Yeah.
we're streaming live, so you know.
Interesting as this has unfolded here throughout the day.
We're gonna let this take off.